Alright guys, bit of a mad one really, to be honest. So I got a phone call last night off taxi licensing, Liverpool taxi licensing, and said that they've received a complaint about me. I've talked to them and all that, and the complaint's resolved. There's nothing like, not major, do you know what I mean? But it was mad because the complaint was about me YouTube. And I was going to them, I was going like, "Wait there, you got a taxi licensing, got a complaint about me, about what I've said on YouTube?" And he said, "Yeah." How mad's that? So going forward, guys, do us a favour. If you have any problems or if I've offended you in any way, just do us a favour. Do you know what I mean? Don't go to the teacher. Speak to me directly, please, yeah? Just give me an email, message me on TikTok, message me on Instagram, leave a comment. Just let me know any problems. Just let me know. We'll talk about it. We'll hash it out. Do you know what I mean? If I did offend you, or if I offend anyone in general, I do apologise. I do. It wasn't like racist or nothing like that, but it come across as racially sensitive. That's what the words used. So yeah, I do apologise. I do apologise if I have offended anyone. And please just contact me directly if it happens again. But I've been doing this now for 4 years, and literally every single person that watches me are from every different ethnic background and every different race, flipping religion, everything. Everyone watching me from all parts of the world, from all over the UK and all that. So I do try not to offend anyone, do you know what I mean? But this fella obviously took offence and then contacted the taxi licensing to complain about what I said on my YouTube channel. But I do apologise, and I do sincerely, because I don't like to offend anyone, especially like when it wasn't intended. Do you know what I mean? If it was an accident, and mainly, I'm not going to go back over what happened. I deleted the video where I said it because I just don't want to offend anyone, to be honest. And it was a me Uber ranting video. And technically, what I want to say is, taxi drivers in general, doesn't matter who you work for, there's a fundamentals of being a taxi driver. And this is technically what I was getting on about, but like, not in detail. Is the fundamentals of a taxi driver, guys, right, is A, you need to speak the local language, yeah? So if you're in Spain, probably best speaking Spanish. If you're in England, you're probably best speaking English, right? And you got to know where you're going. You got to learn the roads. You got to learn where you're going and what you're doing. You can't just 100% rely on the sat nav. Like the amount of drivers that you see in Liverpool, literally like religiously following the sat nav because you haven't got a clue where they're going. And that's going to like the basics, from anywhere to like a hospital or to town. I'm not about you need to know every street. Do you know what I mean? You need to know the basics, know the layout. Do you know what I mean? If someone said to me, "Oh, where I am now, how do you get to the town centre?" Yeah, no worries, out there, left, down, east, lanks, go around. Do you know what I mean? I know how to get there. And you should know the basic layout of where you're working. And that's the reason why I don't really like working Manchester and stuff like that, because I don't know where I'm going. Do you know what I mean? And I won't be working there long enough to learn where I'm going. And that's why I always say, if you're not a taxi driver, stay where you work. Stay where you live locally, because that's the local area that you know. And it's a huge benefit to being a taxi driver, do you know what I mean? And also speaking the language. You gotta know the language of the locals, haven't you? Because if someone gets in the car and they're a bit worried or distressed about something and they need some advice or they need to speak to you about something or whatever, it's a bit crap if you can't speak the local language, you know what I mean? But unintentionally, that's what it's kind of stuff I was saying about. Yeah, so that's it really. I'm going to end this video now before I say anything else that could get me in further trouble. But yeah, all jokes aside, going forward, any problems, if I offend anyone, just contact me and I'll either explain what I said, or if I did offend you and I didn't mean to, I'll say sorry. Do you know what I mean? Because intentionally, I didn't want to offend anyone. All I try and do is chat a lot of bubbles, try and help and advise anyone as much as they can, and also share information, and mostly my opinion. Do you know what I mean? And an opinion is an opinion. It's not fact. It's what I think about the fact. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, catch you all soon, guys. Don't forget, by the way, while I'm on, watch this little video now. I'm going to put it up now. Boom. don't forget, there's a brand new website out. I don't even heard about it. DM Airport Transfers. Go to drivermatty.com and book your airport transfer.